Okay, these are the Northern Territory print workshops, which is now called Northern Editions. Back in the old days, it was called Northern Territory University Print Workshops, and Leon Stainer started it off. In 1991, I think it was, he did the first project with artists from Owen Pelly, or Gunbalanya as it's known by the locals out there. This was followed by a workshop from ladies from Annabella community, and then artists from Tuba Designs. Shortly after that, in 1992, George Watts and myself joined the crew, and we started the Aboriginal print workshops, which later became Northern Editions. We worked here for about 4 years, working on various technical aspects of how to translate different artists' work according to their mediums. Like, for instance, Tiwi artists really like wood carving, so they have a tendency to really like doing relief work. Artists from Kununurra really like carving baobab nuts, so they really like using the pocket knife on the litho stones, which was a real headache to try and grind out of the stone later on, but the effects were really stunning. We also did lots of experiments with various modifying inks and having to put mould inhibitors in the paper and stuff, because here in Darwin we have extremes of weather. We have like extremely humid weather and then extremely dry weather, lots of heat. So yeah, we had to come up with lots of innovations to sort of curtail those problems. And this is the press that I did my apprenticeship on in 1987. I'm surprised it's still here and still functioning. It's a great press, and that's the original litho press as well too. Since Northern Editions has been here, it's of course become a lot more professional, and they've got a lot better equipment, lots of printers working around the clock all the time and making some of the most amazing editions and working on some of the most fantastic collaborations I've seen. I made furniture for a number of years to support myself as an artist and just basically to support my family, my kids and all the rest of it. But I gave it up after a while. Just wanted to get a few other basic skills to complement my artwork, and here are some of the results that you see before you right now. After working at the university, quit there and started working at Burma Prison. We were working on a project called the Inside Art Outside project, which was working with Indigenous prisoners. And what we did was got a lot of elders to come out from various communities, and we worked with them, teaching the young fellas in prison about art and culture. Also did a lot of work at Dondale Juvenile Detention Centre, which is coming up around about now. And it was a really great project. It was instigated by 24-Hour Art, the contemporary art space here in the Northern Territory, and Correctional Services. Worked here for a number of years, and it really influenced the way that I saw my work and the way that I approach my work as well too. Just a lot of my work's been influenced by working with Indigenous artists. The way that I layer colours, or some of the motifs that I use, the colours that I use. In 1996, I met Sean actually a little bit earlier than that, and at this stage I was saving up for my etching press. Sean had come up from Melbourne, where he'd run his own screen printing business. We got together and started off Red Hand. We did a huge amount of workshops over that period on various communities all over the place, and established Red Hand. And Sean taught me how to screen print as well, which totally changed the way that I viewed work and made my work from then on. Running Red Hand gave me a lot of spare time to work on various ideas I've been interested in a long time, particularly doing a series of tattooed people, as I saw tattoos as an extension of printmaking in a way, and this is the resulting work that you see before you right now. This is a second Red Hand print studio. Didn't have so much an emphasis on editioning Indigenous prints at the time. Focused more on posters and community-based work with the work that we'd already started off at the first studio. and produced lots of stuff for various government departments, Aboriginal communities, rabble-rousers, and various other minority groups around Darwin and Northern Territory.
In the interest of science, even if I believed in the curse, I go on with my work in the
Okay, after I gave up Red Hand, I decided just to go full-time with my artwork. That was in late 2002. Decided just to concentrate wholly and solely on what I was going to do and put to practice all the things that I've learned over the years, the screen printing techniques, the graphics, composition, working with various Indigenous people, making furniture. And so like a lot of my work crosses over, like as far as disciplines, which disciplines I use and what sort of materials I use. I'm very interested in the local Northern Territory history at the moment, and I've just had a solo show at Karen Brown Gallery, who represents my work here in Darwin and down south as well too. And I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next, but I do know that I'll be doing this for the rest of my life now. I love it so much. There's never much money in it, but I've finally found myself after 17 years of practice. I finally feel at home just making my art full time.
I'll let you guys start off there.
I like the colours, and I like that they're really, really bold, and I like they're funky, and I like that they're topical for Darwin.